So welcome back, guys. Today we have Vishal Bhaiya with us. So he's from fourth year avionics branch, and he will tell about all his college life and branch. So let's begin. So the next question is about many of our aspirants don't know about what is electronics branch. So most of them just go for the name and take it. So what can you say about the electronics branch?
First of all, anyone might be saying this. Like, first of all, you should pursue your interest. I know, like 12th is a pretty earlier stage to know about what your interest in and what your interest lies in. So people blatantly listen to them like go for CS, go for coding, go for electronics, or go for aerospace, something like that. But in the mean, like if you come to IST, and if you are in first year, if you develop, like if you want to change your branch also, you can get a 9 and change your branch, as happens in normal colleges. But regarding the electronics and communication thing, if you have a little interest also, if you want to pursue it, I think you will develop interest. When I first joined this college, I didn't have a much interest in electronics, but I was just sure that I don't want to go for mechanical kind of things. So the option left for me was electronics. But in the mean process of time, in the gradual process, when I came to learn about the subject, when I started learning it, it's a pretty good subject to learn, and the faculties here are very supporting. You can call them anytime you can go to their rooms. As I said, we have a very good faculty to student ratio, so they help you in developing. And if you have a little bit interest also, like 1% also, you can develop it to 100 or something like that. So like it's good in that sense.
So let's go to the next question. So what are the placement opportunities in this branch?
Okay. So like this is a pretty much thing asked. Like whenever someone joins IST now, as far as I remember, till my batch, we had to sign a bond. Like our study was free of cost. Like nothing, we didn't have to pay any amount, and we were getting a 3,000 rupees book grant allowance for updating. Like you can call it a professional update allowance, something like that. So for that matter, so what is the thing, like if you get a 7.5 GPA, above 7.5 GPA, as per as my year policy, like the policy of my year I'm talking about, if you get a 7.5 GPA, like, and if there is a vacancy, you have to opt for it. Otherwise, you have to pay a fine of 10 lakh rupees for the first year, like if you are not joining ISRO at any cost, because the 4 years are based on scholarship, so you are bound to serve the country for 3 years. So that is the case here. And in case a student is not able to get 7.5, or if his GPA, or if the vacancies are not there, in that case also we have a placement cell. Like it's in its earlier stage and it's doing pretty good. We have a lot of companies coming in. The primary companies which come in, all companies, they also try to come in, and also the faculties here are very supportive in that matter. They use their contacts, and you can get off-campus placements also, because you learn pretty good stuff here. So it's kind of easy for that, and as you say that we have a rigorous and tedious course in that. So the level of knowledge which we gain by studying in this college, it's pretty good. So cracking GATE or any other technical competitive exam is pretty much easy. Like we have a couple of students who didn't get into less than 7.5 GPA, but they are working in, like, they have cracked engineering services GATE, and they're working in good and great PSU, something like that. So it's pretty good. And as far as I know, from 22 the policy has been revised. So let's see what happens. But this is the scenario till now.
Okay. So next question is very repeated question among the aspirants, and this is how hectic is this course, and do they get time for extracurriculars and all?
It's a bit tricky question, I would say. Tedious. Like tedious is a bit relative if you define. Like someone who has interest in electronics and communication branch, or if he develops an interest after coming to this college, for this it's like a heaven of things, because you get a lot of opportunities, you'll get a lot of things to do with. So like, yeah, it's good. But for the average student, like considering me as an average student, for me it was like, if you do the bare minimum also, like whatever it is required to do in the course, you will survive in this 4 years. It will be easy to survive, but not in another engineering college that you can copy assignments or something like that, because the questions which we get asked, the quiz, the pattern of the quizzes or the end semester is somewhat like very innovative, and it requires knowledge. It requires logic to solve. Like you cannot just mug up from some book, some formula and something like that, and you can expect to pass in IST. It's pretty difficult over here. So like that only. But if you are interested in subject, if you want to learn the subject, and if you have any interest in learning subject or developing it as your skill, it provides you a pretty good. So I'll say compare on a comparison level, yeah, it's a bit hectic. So it was a bit hectic for me, for like most of the average students, but toppers for it's good. It's very easy.
Okay, so one more question. It's about which kind of students should not join this branch or this college?
Which kind of students? Okay, like it's kind of like if you don't have any interest, if you don't have like if you like rather than not saying don't have an interest, if you are sure you have interest in another field, then I think you should not join this branch, because I said in the starting stages only, like this, the course here is very hectic, it's very tedious, and it's very logical. It's not like some another branch college that you go here, you mug up some formulas from, like for example, if you talk about maths, like in normal engineering college, they just mug up BS Grewal or some random questions from KG, they go in the exam and they think of passing it. So it's not like that. So it's not like normal engineering college that you just go mug up formulas and just pass the exam and get a degree. Here you have to be interactive, here you have to be a bit innovative, you have to think. There are a lot of projects, a lot of presentations, a lot of like internship opportunities. I said they are pretty much innovative, they're pretty much interactive also. So that is the main thing. So if you don't have any interest, if you feel you have interest in some other direction, just get a BTech degree. So I don't think IST is the right place for you, because you won't feel the same way like just coming and mugging up formulas, getting a 9 GPA. Yeah, 9 means you have to deserve 9 to get a 9 in IST. So that is the thing here. So just for graduation sake you are doing, I think IST is not the right place for you.
Okay. So last question is about how was your overall life with this branch? So you will be graduating this year, so you can say this.
First of all, like I would like to say my college life just ended on a random Friday in March 2020. So okay, like meanwhile I like to summarize what happened there. When I first came to IIST, I was getting IIT Bombay Metallurgy branch, but I was not interested in metallurgy at all. So I went for this and I saw that opportunity, which most of the aspirants see, like working for ISRO, getting an opportunity to work for ISRO. So like I joined this college, the students here, the faculty here, in fact not the faculty, like if you say the office staff, the administration, the hostel officers, the hostel wardens or something like that, and the people of Kerala, oh my god, like they are pretty good. Like from a person who has stayed his whole life in Jharkhand and UP, seeing that kind of culture, it was very good. The people over here, the administration, the hostel staff, the mess staff, everywhere, they are very cooperative, they are very good. So once you start your college life, you will not feel like you're situated outside the city or something like that. It was a very good experience. We had very good seniors also, compared to other colleges where we see ragging or something like that. Here I didn't feel so, and I'm sure that the juniors also feel the same way. And the seniors, they are very much supportive in case of sports also. We have a lot of sports activities going on, like basketball, volleyball. We have inter house tournaments among us, cricket, volleyball, and every sport, badminton, indoor, outdoor. Now we have a pretty good SAC meet, student activity center, in that we can see. So it's a pretty good and a pretty overall it was very, very good experience, a very good experience. And after that, if you are getting a good placement like that, like as a gazetted officer at the age of 22 in ISRO, I think it's cherry on the top just. So it's a pretty good experience, like it's a pretty great experience. Like anyone who comes here should come with a clean mind if he wants to learn the subject. On a bit of the placement side, yeah, it's a bit like the placement is not of the IT standard, but if you want to learn the subject, if you want opportunities, if you want to grow, I think IST is the right place for you.
Okay, Bhaiya. Once again, thank you, Bhaiya, for giving your time.